I just got back from a really fun week-long trip to Hong Kong, and if you didn't see the full travel documentary, please check it out. As always, I had a blast down there. There's just something special about Hong Kong. There's no other place on earth like it. Well, as a longtime traveler, one of my habits is to try to eat almost exclusively local cuisine during my time in a certain area. If I'm in Korea, I'll try to stick with Korean food. If I'm in Ethiopia, I'll try to stick with Ethiopian food. If I'm in Zimbabwe, I'll try to stick with Zimbabwean. Wait, is that even a word? Anyway, food from Zimbabwe. So in Hong Kong, naturally, I tried to stick with mostly the local cuisine, of which I did at around a 90% success rate. In this video, I just want to share some of the foods that I enjoyed while I was there. You'll start to get a bit of an idea of what the cuisine there is like, and I think you'll find it interesting. I also rate each food on what I'd give it on a scale of 1 to 10. So we'll now add this Hong Kong food tour to my list of other food tours, which if you haven't seen them yet, you need to go check them out. They're a lot of fun. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it. And this little place is open until 4 a.m. Look at this is the menu right here. Good luck reading that, guys. I can actually make out what a lot of it is, but not all of it. Now let's check it out. Hello. You wait. 有位置吗？行。行。好。Oh, thank you. Okay, cool, thank you. All right, guys, I'm actually keeping it pretty simple. I've got some, they call it kung xian cai. I actually don't know how to say this in English. It literally translates to empty hard vegetable. I've never had this in America, so I've only had that in China. And then I just got some like noodle soup, these real thin noodles, and these meatballs here. Real simple, and then we got a German beer. I just wanted something kind of simple, something that's going to be kind of easy on the intestines. Now they do use a different type of vinegar down here that I'm not used to. Apparently it's called red vinegar, and I can just smell it, and I don't like that smell, so I know I won't like that vinegar. But I do want a little chili oil for my noodles here. Add a little bit of a kick to it. All right, so first let's get some of this kung xian cai. Just obviously a very simple and wholesome flavor. It's just a green vegetable, which is we all need to eat more greens, right? So that's why I got it. But this vegetable here, I mean, doesn't really have much taste to it, but I like the texture of it. It's got a nice kind of a crunch to it. And then let's get into these noodles. No, that is hot. Oh, that's pretty nice. A meatball there, just beef meatballs, very tasty. 谢谢啊，吃完了。好吃吗？很好吃。Hey guys, quick interruption. I hope you're enjoying this tour of Hong Kong with me. Hong Kong is a well-known Cantonese-speaking area. The problem for me is that I study Mandarin, not Cantonese, and they're very different. So how was I able to speak to the friendly folks there in Hong Kong? Well, some of them speak English, but I also found that in almost all cases, if I used Mandarin, they could understand it and speak it as well. Not all of them, but a lot of them. I got by in Hong Kong with almost zero communication problems. If you're interested in learning a foreign language, I highly recommend you study Mandarin Chinese. Why? Well, it's a fun and really cool language. Everybody thinks those complicated characters look cool, right? Well, what's even cooler is if you can actually understand their meaning and read them. Also, you'll never be short of opportunities to put your Mandarin to use. Traveling? Well, you'll always bump into Chinese speakers. In case you didn't know, there are a lot of Chinese people out there. There are also Chinatowns all over the world. Next time you go get that Chinese carryout, you can also try placing your order using Mandarin. Yes, the workers will be blown away. It's super useful, fun, interesting, and it's not nearly as hard to learn as what you've been told before. Please go check out my sponsor over at Excel Mandarin and sign up for a free trial lesson today. They have bilingual native Chinese speakers. They are USA based. They have online classes to fit your schedule. They have a comprehensive resource library accessible to you at all times. They offer 24/7 support, and they can help you get fluent in Mandarin for a fraction of what you'd pay for a university program. And the learning process will be a lot more fun with the Excel Mandarin team. They believe in making learning fun and making sure everyone feels welcome there. Go to their website at excelmandarin.com. That's EXCEL Mandarin.com. Links are below, and sign up. There's zero risk, you've got nothing to lose, and possibly a whole lot to gain. And make sure to tell them that I sent you. You definitely don't want to forget this part. Referred by your main man, Mr. Chopsticks. Okay, back to the Hong Kong tour. All right, let's check this one out. Yupin Wonton. It's very clean and welcoming. A lot of good looking choices. I love how on the table in here they've got the menus literally everywhere, so everybody has their own menu to see. It's very smart and convenient. All right guys, I wanted to try something with kind of a Hong Kong flavor to it, so I got fried wontons. This isn't the thing I would usually get, but it just seemed appropriate since I'm down here in Hong Kong. And I've got a Fuzhou fishball soup. Some of you probably saw my Fuzhou video. If you didn't, make sure to go check it out. This is the first thing I ate in Fuzhou, and these are fish balls, and they're stuffed with meat. I believe it's pork, and they are quite tasty. It is time to dig in, guys. I am starving. Here it comes. Got the sweet and sour, very tasty. And these are stuffed with pork as well. Look at that teeny tiny little morsel. Bean Curd Factory. Apparently this is the place to get the real authentic stuff, and I'm looking forward to trying it.
Hello, 有乜嘢？
Hello, 豆花。
凍嘅而家行街係嘛？
豆花。
在這裡吃還是帶走？
在這兒也行。
在這裡吃夠了。冷的還是熱的？
I know， 我不知道 hot 還是 cold 更好吃，沒吃過。大部分人吃熱的吧？
都是吃熱的。
啊，行，我來熱的。
煎豆腐要嗎？煎豆腐要嗎？
加那個醬是這個嗎？
這個，試一下。
這個是什麼？
試一下好吃。
Okay guys, let's see how this turns out. I'm not exactly sure what that is on top of it. I read that they usually put like brown sugar syrup on there, but that definitely doesn't look like that. Hey, it's tasty. Simple, sweet flavor. And you can get this hot or cold. I asked her how most people get it. She said most people prefer it hot, so that's what I went with, and pretty enjoyable. This is, based on the smell, actually, this is, it smells like brown sugar. Just doesn't look like it. Load it up here. I've got a ton of different dishes here. A lot of it looks good. But one thing that really caught my eye is this shrimp mixed grilled rice. It's an interesting name. Well guys, I'm having another blue girl. Last time I had it in a cheap little can. This time we're going for the big bottle.
How many?
I like the way they do it here in Hong Kong. They've got these little tables, but on the side of it, they've got a drawer that comes out with everything that you need. And I've seen that's a common thing here. So I've got the chopsticks here. These are, since I'm here in Hong Kong, I've got to do some dim sum. So these are a type of meatball, and they came out steaming hot, which is good. These must be nice and fresh. I can tell you that this isn't particularly cheap. I thought these were going to be tiny, so I'm glad to see that they're actually a little bit more substantive. That's a hard word to say. Look at that. See the color. I'm gonna let that cool off for just a minute while I sip on some Blue Girl Pigeon. It looks pretty good. These just came out. Look at the steam coming off those. These are wild mushroom and vegetable dumplings. Thought that would be good. You know, got some meat here. Definitely got to get some veggies in. I'll tell you what, guys. From the picture, from the menu, these look like they're going to come out and just be tiny, but they actually are bigger than you think. I'm glad I only got 2 because I thought that was not going to be enough. But you know, I had the meatballs and I've got these. I mean, that's going to pretty well fill me up because they're not that small, and you can tell they're quite dense, kind of heavy. So I'm glad I stuck with 2 options rather than 3. But now the moment of truth is here. Oh, that's some sticky rice there. Wow, look at that. What an interesting texture. Nice assortment of veggies there. Let's give her a taste. It's different. I mean, it would never be like a favorite food of mine, but it's fun to try. We're over here in Mongkok neighborhood. I found this little place just on the corner, a tiny little place, and it's cool. They got like the menu all on the wall, and this to me is like it looks just super authentic. So I'm gonna eat something from here. I think I'm gonna try this this pork dish here. All right, guys. So here's what it is. Got the pork belly here. Looks like a big old hunk of it. Oh yeah, look at that, big old hunk pork belly. Got pieces of pork everywhere and some pickled. I think it's a type of pickled greens and a type of pickled vegetable, a bowl of rice. So let's just go ahead and, without further delay, let's taste it. Very tender. Very tender. It's a pretty good sized serving. Right here, street side, baby. That's the way to do it. Eat like the locals eat. Unfortunately for this one, I didn't even think to take any video, but it turned out to be one of the most enjoyable meals I had during my time there in Hong Kong. Nothing overly fancy, just a good hearty lunch, a savory flavor profile. The meat was tender and the juices from the meat sort of mixed with the rice, making it really nice and tasty. It's nothing that's gonna wow you, but it's just one of those good, solid, enjoyable meals that you could eat often and still not get tired of it. I've been kind of eyeballing this place. They've got a huge menu, so let's check this place out.
Table for one.
Yes, please.
Yes, this way, please.
And I think I want to get the goose while I'm here. The roasted goose. All right, guys, there it is. The roasted goose thigh over rice with little veggies there. Man, that looks very tender and juicy, and that skin on there looks nice and crispy as well. Check that out. Give you guys a look at this texture. It's a nice big piece too, which I'm glad to see because this isn't exactly cheap. This is costing me about 15 bucks US. Let's give it a shot. Oh man, that is really tasty. The texture on it is so good. The crispy skin. It's already so good as it is. It does not need the sauce, but because it's here, I'm just gonna try a little bit of it because why not, right? A little bit of sauce that you don't need much of it, just a little touch of it adds a really nice kick. And this is really good, but I will say it's pretty rich. So this is about all I can handle, but it's very tasty, and I just bit the hell out of my cheek. Well, as good as that was about all I could take of the goose. I've had my fill for quite a while, but I enjoyed it, but I definitely won't be craving it for a while just because it's so rich. We just stopped in Kai Ki restaurant for a Hong Kong breakfast. We got a good crowd in here. It's pretty early, everybody's out eating. It's kind of good vibes in here. And I decided to go with this beef with macaroni and tomato soup served with ham, scrambled eggs, and toast. Looked pretty good. It's one of those unique kind of Western influenced classic Hong Kong breakfasts. You wouldn't think of that as being a Hong Kong breakfast, but it is. I gotta say, it's kind of funny how in Hong Kong, when you order coffee, like a lot of places when they bring you coffee, like this already has milk in it. Like, usually I want it black, but I mean, I don't care. I just think it's kind of funny. They're like, I don't care if you want milk or not, you're getting it, buddy. That gentleman over there's got one of those pineapple buns with butter on it. And I wanted one of those. It's like a Hong Kong thing, but I just couldn't bring myself to do that because I mean that's just like, I mean straight up like empty calories, and it's a good snack. But starting my day off with that, I don't know. And if I've still got room after this, which I doubt that I will, I'll get one. But this has got some nice thin cut pieces of very tender looking beef. It's got macaroni, believe it or not, and some big old hunks of tomato and a tomato soup kind of thing. So it looks good and hearty and kind of warm you up for breakfast and put something with at least some degree of nutrition into your body to start the day. Let's give it a little taste. I don't want to burn my mouth here. Yeah, not too shabby. It tastes about like what you'd think, like tomato soup with macaroni, and I didn't get any beef in that bite. Let's try a piece here. Yeah, good and tender. And it's slightly brisk out this morning, so this will be nice, you know, warm me up a little bit. We got the rest of it here, got some ham and some scrambled eggs and some toast. I think that's gonna pretty much do me in. Thanks for tuning into today's video. If you enjoyed what you saw here, please make sure to subscribe to the channel because I have a lot of exciting things on the way. So far, we've got videos from China, Japan, South Korea, Cambodia, Thailand, various parts of the US, and of course, a couple series of my great Appalachian tour, and much more. Things are only getting started here on the channel, and it's not only my pleasure, but it's also my honor to bring you along for the ride. I want to take this opportunity to give a big shout out to all of my YouTube and Patreon supporters, regardless of what tier you are in. I genuinely appreciate all of you. I do want to give an extra special acknowledgement to my PSHO tier members who go above and beyond in their contributions to this channel. Thank you guys. And then last but not least, I want to give a big shout out to my top tier supporters. Lee, Martin S., David is Dawe, and Monster Glow for their extreme kindness and support. With this kind of support, there's a possibility that maybe one of these days I'll be able to commit to doing this full time. Yes, that would mean living on the road and taking you all to places all around the globe and giving you honest, unbiased content from countless locations, most of which tend to be off the beaten path. So with that said, we will see you all in the next video.
What do you look for beyond the sea, grasshopper?